Because I know last week was Black Friday and shit. So I know last week was Black Friday. I know y'all in the house and shit. Y'all like, damn, we spent some bread. We spent some da-da-da-da. Or like, I don't know. Or maybe y'all just ready to go out. I don't know how y'all feeling. But I've been feeling that way. But I've been trying to, I'm trying to make sure all of this shit blow over. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this music industry shit. Y'all already know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, independently, I was in the music industry. I was never with a label. What up? It's Smooth Miss Uncut here. I was never with a label at all. I never worked for anybody and shit. I gotta say this because, you know what I'm saying, what actually happened to me and things like that nature. And somebody just came in and they was just like, yo, we gonna swoop in and we gonna sit up there and we just gonna fucking take your career and we gonna give it to another female. Nobody even asked these motherfuckers to do it in the first place. Legitimately, you know what I'm saying, for somebody to ask me, to actually treat me, and I'm gonna put this out there for, temporary. For somebody not even to ask me and just say, oh, she'll never know, she don't have the mental capacity and shit like that to actually know what's going on. And, she thought she was building a career. They actually thought, this particular person actually thinking that I was building a career based off of me just liking artists, period. You know what I'm saying? And then thinking I would actually want to be a fucking impersonator. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I can't wear no wigs. I can't wear my hair. I gotta wear it short and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with it. I gotta deal with a totally different persona too sometimes or whatever. I gotta switch it up because, you know what I'm saying? What Hollywood does, and even the major stars do this shit too at the same time. When they want to steal somebody's rights to publicity, you know what I'm saying? What rights to publicity is the character, you know what I'm saying? The character traits, how that person acts. It is not most of the time it's not even a look. It's just how that person, you know what I'm saying? Represent what the fuck, whatever movie, podcast, whatever. I don't fucking know. It's just, well, not even podcast. Let me say movie or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Or music. So I was like, damn, I gotta reinvent myself. You know what I mean? I gotta go really reinvent myself to get away from this because, you know what I'm saying? Although, me, you know how they say, yo, when you're in Hollywood and, you're in the public and shit like that, it's good to reinvent yourself, or not good to say how old you are and shit like that. And me, I'm not ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? That would be I would be saying to myself, damn, you know what I'm saying? That fucking 5-year-old look good or some shit like that. And no, I don't feel that way at all because that's, you know what I'm saying? That's some pedophile shit. That's one. And we know Hollywood is good with raping and killing kids and shit like that. And I don't want no parts of that shit at all whatsoever. So being that said, that's the belief that I don't have. And and I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, when the collapse of Hollywood happened, I was grateful for that shit because, you know what I'm saying, you got random people that's just there and they're just yo, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them, this, that, and the third. And Hollywood is very greedy. So I'm very glad that everybody started making their own podcasts. They actually started making, you know what I'm saying, their own videos and things like that nature. Another part of it too, what Hollywood does, they actually teach the kids how to rape other kids too. Believe it or not. They definitely do that shit. They are into it. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh, that person is so fucking bad. When you have an organization, or you have somebody, or I should say just people that's in an organization like that, and they support such things, and they're like, yo, nah, just blame the kid. They're scapegoat. They're fucking scapegoat. They need that person to take the rap, as they say. Take the fucking charge. They not going to do it, of course. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have real producers and directors and shit like that and people that's promotional. And they're not going to sit up there and take the rap. They're just going to be like, yo, nah, give it to this person. Although they might have taught the person how to sexually abuse a fucking child or be predatory to another man or a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole Terry Crews thing, right? With the whole Terry Crews thing, it was like, oh, when he spoke up, he should have been able to speak up without anybody saying anything. I had people call me and they're like, yo, what you think about that Terry Crews situation in Hollywood? Like, he was being a bitch. Like, he's saying that he was raped or molested. This, that. I was like, yo, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or he was sexually, I don't know exactly what happened. I think it was like some type of sexual assault, some shit. But he has a voice just like anybody else. If he didn't like anybody touching him, why the fuck, just because he a man, why do you think that he should be allowed? Why do you think that any man should be allowed to be touched just because they're a man? It's like, oh, I know you want the sex anyway because you're a man. No, he's his own individual. And if he don't want to have sex with that particular female or man or whatever the fuck he's into, whoever that person is, they don't have a right over his body. Just like anybody else, right? I mean, I'm sure nobody would want, I'm sure you wouldn't want anybody else to have control over your body if it's, you know what I'm saying, unless it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend or what have you. Or maybe you just don't want nobody having control over your body at all. That goes in your full entire body. Mind, body, and soul. You don't consent to somebody's, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't consent to somebody's bullshit and it's like that person don't understand mentally, like, yo, I don't want to be controlled by you mentally. You know what I'm saying? That's not only mental rape, that's also spiritual rape too. Your soul, the same shit. They putting themselves down a deep rabbit, not only a rabbit hole, but they putting themselves down in such, you know what I'm saying, like in such a way, they don't even understand, they don't even know that they cursing their own life when they doing that shit. And the crazy thing about it is people don't really notice what they doing. They don't know what they doing. It's like, I'ma just do it. I don't know why I have to have control of this person. They don't know, but they just want to do it. They don't ask themselves that question, like, why do I need to feel like I need to control this person so fucking bad? Your body, I don't even have to go to the body part. First thing that people feel, something happened to me. Oh, they got molested, they got raped or something like that. But nobody really speaks on how the mental rape affects them. The mental molestation, the fucking soul molestation, they don't really speak on that. Because most people, like most humans, think that shit is weak. It's a fucking thing. If that person is not actually asking, like, you know, like personally to you, and you start thinking that you are God, like, no, I'm stronger than God type shit. Like, I could do this type of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? As much as like, that person didn't even ask you. They didn't even invite you over into their mental space. They didn't invite you over into their soul space. They didn't invite you over to your bodies, to their own body space. But how the fuck you invite yourself over when you not wanted? How do you stay in a place that you not even wanted? Like, as in me, it's like in my situation, people were just like, yo, we don't want you here, but we want you here. We want you here for your, you know what I'm saying, your mind, body, and soul, and your power. We don't really want you particularly, you know what I'm saying, like in our space type shit. It's just like, yeah, we just using you for your energy type shit. I'm like, nigga, like, motherfucker, pay me. By the way, my Cash App Smooth. Yo. I forgot what the fuck my I think it's fuck, what the fuck is my Cash App? I be forgetting that shit. God damn, I be forgetting, y'all. But yo, if y'all want me to come out and party and shit like that, you gotta fucking pay me, most definitely. I need money to party. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. That's it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. So you have people that, you know, They just figure like I wasn't supposed to say that. I know most people like, damn, she said that shit out loud. I wasn't supposed to. I didn't know that was the part. I don't fucking know. But listen, like, I want to say this. One of my favorite artists in the whole entire fucking world. She is a goddamn legend to me. She is like, I could say, one of the most realest MCs in hip hop and music. And I feel like she's top of the line of gangsta rap. I gotta switch my whole lock screen and shit like that. Cause yeah, I gotta put gangsta rap because I feel Little Kim, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know she got her hardcore. Album and shit like that. So I'm gonna switch that and I'm gonna put gangsta for Remy Ma, y'all. It's Remy, y'all. So Remy, I can't wait until Chrome 23. Remy put this whole thing together. She was so smart about it. URL lost their fucking contract. Remy Ma picked it up. She got this whole rap battle thing, and it's called Chrome 23. I love what she's doing. It's a beautiful thing. It's like, I can't wait. It's supposed to be on December 8th, y'all. On this, I don't know. I know I'm not like, listen, I know y'all gonna be like, damn, you promoting that shit for free for Remy. But she is a favorite art. Like, she's an artist that I love. She's fucking super talented. Like, if you listen to Remy Ma's, any of her music, you ain't feeling any type of way. Especially when you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what gender that you are when you listen to her music. Like, she is so fucking inspiring. I love her. Like, she is so fucking inspiring, y'all. And that's the only reason why, you know, like, she's the only, and she's real too at the same time. She's definitely transparent on what she does. I know she had this whole scandal thing with her husband and things like that nature. And I feel like that's going to actually blow over. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting for Chrome 23. I'm definitely waiting for that Chrome 23. Like, it was so smart. Like, yo, URL is gone. I don't think that they actually paying. I don't think they really paying their artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they really pay any artists like that. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how that's going. You could check that shit out on YouTube. But I gotta mention that shit because, damn, excuse me, y'all. I admire the fuck out of Remy. She is smart. She's a fucking beautiful, smart, businesswoman. And that's why I admire her. She's definitely about her bread. She's definitely, like, a lot of people are waiting for her. You know, like, if battle rap is not your thing, I get it. I understand. You don't have to be. You don't have to watch. But if you love battle rap, please check out Remy Ma's Chrome 23. There is, there's a particular artist. There's a particular battle rapper that I love. Female battle rapper. Because I be looking, you know, like, I look for them and shit like that. And she is like, she's fire. She's nasty with it. Like, when I say she go in, she goes in. And like I said before, free promotion and shit like that. But Prestivia, if you heard this girl, y'all, like, if you heard Prestivia, you gotta check it out. She's on YouTube. Prestivia. Prestivia is the fucking truth. When I say next to Remy Ma, she is the fucking truth. All right, so check them out, because, like, I do have certain passions. Hip hop is not everybody's passion. Trap is not everybody's passion. You know what I'm saying? R&B is not everybody's passion. whatever genre, rock, you know what I'm saying, rock, all of that shit. There's not everybody's passion. You like what you like. You gonna like what you like, just like with people. You gonna like who you like. That's just who it is, you know, like that's just what it is. But I need y'all, yo. I got a feeling. I don't know. I'm just waiting. I got a feeling for Remy Ma on December 8th. I'm definitely waiting for Chrome 23 to just pop the fuck. I love Remy. Like, yay. Like, and I know y'all saying like, nah, she cheated on her husband. Listen, I know I didn't cheat on her. That's not my girl. That's her and Papoose. That has nothing to do with me. Like, don't you have some type of moral value? Yeah. But let's get back to the music. That's a beautiful thing between her and Papoose. That's definitely a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not there. I don't know what happens. That's none of my concern. But I am waiting for Chrome 23 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. It's a beautiful thing. Aside from that, oh shit. Aside from that, right? I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, for like years and years and years. Just like anybody else. But since this is my live and shit like that, I got the chance to fucking talk about it. Oh yeah, and Remy did, and then on top of that, Remy did she didn't do a movie. She wasn't really in the movie until like the end. And I'm hoping that Remy Ma get more roles because I feel like she's multi-talented and shit like that. She gets more roles because I really feel like she's multi-talented. Like I said, I'm definitely a fucking fan. There's so many artists that I actually wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many artists that I actually wanted to meet that I feel like that's worth meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're worth actually meeting. And I feel like that she's actually worth meeting. Like, she's been on top of it. She's been on top of her shit for so fucking long. And getting to the bag and everything. And, like, you know, then you got the haters. You know, like they, you know, like of course they're gonna disagree. You know, like it's like, oh, I hate Remy Ma, but you know, like they have certain qualities that's just like her, so that makes them hate her even more. And like I had to notice that too at the same time about myself. Apart from that shit, I know y'all like, damn, Remy only. Well, I mean, okay. Let me just say this. Hold on.